So it's here. The 2023 F250 XLT Sport Appearance Package is here. And I am very happy, I have to say. 7.3 liter Godzilla, 430 horsepower, 475 foot-pound of torque, and man, does it sound good. So it hasn't been long yet. I've only had it a couple days, but I gotta say these couple of days have been great. I'm very happy with the truck. I'm very happy with everything about the truck. It's just a great all-around work truck for me. So this particular model is the XLT Premium Package. So it comes with the bigger productivity screens, full LCD, big screen with the Sync 4 and the 360 cameras, which is fantastic. It has your heating options down below, your volume control, so you still have those actual buttons, which is nice. Push button start, remote start. This one does hook up to Ford Pass, so that's actually pretty useful for me. So finally, hopefully there'll be no more getting into a cold truck in the winter for me. You have all your window controls, your mirror options. This one has the power slide out and in for towing. Foldable as well, power foldable, just like the last one. Power adjustable. And then you have your cruise control settings, your volume, and your Siri and Alexa that's built in. Your menu options over here. There's a ton of menu options. I haven't even gone through them all yet. I've started turning some of the things on that I like for features, but I mean, everybody has different ideas. As far as the settings go, this screen is fantastic. All your normal settings are in here, so you can change your menus for your units of measure, your sound options there. This also has the Bang & Olufsen sound system with the premium package, so it has the extra speakers and the subwoofer, which is great. The one thing I've noticed so far, and I really don't know if this was intentional on Ford's part, and maybe this is partially GM doing the same thing, I don't know, but my Trail Boss and this Super Duty share a lot of the same features and share a lot of the same finishing touches. So for instance, some of the bolstering around everything is similar. My Trail Boss has the same thing. They do have Super Duty in here. Same location of the button for this top as my Silverado, which I just find hilarious. The bottom glove box, you have your normal armrest, your center console, lots of storage in there. I've already dumped a bunch of stuff in there. Cup holders there, cup holders here. These cup holders as well. You can slide over and end up with 4, or you can keep it over there and use this for storage. I like to use this area for storage myself. Your USB and USB-C connections in there. And then your drive mode select. So you have drive mode select, 2-wheel, 4-wheel, 4-wheel low, and your rear locker. Now your drive modes, so when you select your drive mode, there's normal. Slippery roads, 4-wheel drive, shift and progress. Off-road, which actually adds these as well. So the lines for your backup cameras and stuff, so you can see where your tires will go. And it does change the background a bit as well. I kind of like that. I wish I could have that screen in normal mode, but. And then back to tow haul. Oh, let's hold on. Yeah, tow haul mode, which gives you all the configurations for towing. And then eco mode, which I can't say I'll probably ever use. I mean, I don't even know if it makes that much of a difference. So I normally keep it in normal. You have your windshield wipers on that side, your column shifter here with your manual options here. It is the 10-speed transmission. All of 10 of your gears will show up right down here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then as well, your camera options. There's actually a fair amount of camera options with this. You can either get it by hitting reverse, or you can hit your camera button here. It shows you your 360 overhead, and then your last selectable camera, which I believe I must have had the front one on. But you have all kinds of different options here. So your front, you can go front and your two sides so you can see off the mirrors. Your cargo cam so you can see in the box. I've actually used that quite a bit already, just driving around with stuff in the back. I put that on and I leave it on the side here. Your rear view, your trailer hitch, which is really great. You can zoom right down straight onto where your hitch is. And then down the back sides, either side of your truck. So you can see down either side of your truck. And then that is for your trailer camera. You can plug in on the back. And there's your regular mode there. So what I was talking about with the camera option, actually I had right here, you can put all kinds of different options in there. So your CarPlay, which actually is wireless CarPlay in this one. There's your bed camera there. So I would select it here and I would leave it up there while I had maybe my navigation on while I was going somewhere. And I was actually still able to see everything in the back of my truck, which was great. Like every other Super Duty, of course, you have your 12 volt and your AC 120. Your trailer brake booster, which of course I don't have a trailer connected. And then the seats. The seats actually really surprised me in this one. They are super comfortable. So they changed them in the Super Duties to, I believe, last year's 150 model, so 2022's 150 model, and they are super comfortable. They're soft, and you kind of feel like you're sinking into them a bit. It's very, very, very comfortable compared to my last 250. The last 250, they were very rigid, and that again was an XLT as well. So I get that they're base seats, but these as base seats are fantastic. Some of the extra trim as well that they put in for that XLT Premium with the stitching, it looks really good. Again, with your power seats because of the XLT Premium. But these are the seats I'm talking about. They're very soft and very nice. I like the pattern on these ones this time too. The headrests are nice. Everything's very comfortable about it. Even the center console, they widened this side pocket, which for anybody that's ever dealt with a side pocket, you realize that a lot of times you don't have trouble getting stuff into them. It's actually getting the stuff back out that's the problem because they're so narrow. But these ones are actually really big. The other big thing, the other big difference this time is I didn't go with a crew cab. I just went with the super cab because I don't need a crew cab anymore. But check this out. So you open this door like that, right? So that's your normal mode right there. All kinds of space in the back. Not as much as a crew cab, obviously, but you could still put the seats up with storage underneath. And then your heat and your USB-C connections in the back. your headrests. But here's the thing that I find interesting. So they had complaints for a lot of these style cabs, right? Because say you're pushing a cart. Well, I can't get in here now with the door open. And I can't get in here with the door open. So they responded by adding another hinge to this door. So now you can continue to push it and it will lock again back further, opening up even wider so that you can get in with a cart. As far as sitting in the back goes, I'm not overly huge. I'm 5'10". This is my normal driving position here. I don't have a lot of knee room. So like I said, this back seat is not necessarily to carry passengers on a regular basis. Maybe if you had children, it would work well for that. But as far as, I mean, you got lots of headroom. But as far as grown adults in the back, it might not be quite as comfortable as you'd like. But I gotta say, they're definitely making leaps and bounds with this interior because that is just sexy to me. So some of you may be asking, aren't you a Chev boy? And yes, I am. I love my 22 Silverado Trail Boss. Love it, love it, love it. It just sounds throatier. The exhaust is better. That said, I do really like this Ford. Now, maybe it's because the lines are being blurred a bit more between the two. It's more or less just a badge now. A lot of the interior features and functions and fits and feels are turning into one another. So Chevy and Ford, of course, big competitors, but when you look at their trucks now, their best-selling trucks, they're slowly, little by little, becoming more and more alike. Like with the infamous Chevy step on the GMCs and in the bumper. But I gotta say, I'm not gonna hate on Ford for doing it. It's a great idea, and I think they should have did it a long time ago. It actually gets rid of the need for that big bulky tailgate step that they normally have, which makes that tailgate super heavy. Now you can just use this. You don't need the step in the tailgate, and you can still get up and down out of that truck very easily. Just like this, foot in, hand in your hold, straight up, in the back of your truck, no problem. No need for a big bulky step. So as far as the numbers do go, we're talking max payload for one of these, depending on the functions and features you have in the truck. So, I mean, if you have a Lariat or a King Ranch or a Platinum, obviously, these numbers are going to be a little less because the trucks are heavier. But for a regular XLT, your numbers should be right around a max payload of 4,260 in that ballpark, depending on features again, and a max conventional towing at 21,200 pounds with the 7.3. That's right, with the 7.3, not the diesel. So that comes back to again where I said in the last video, if you're not hauling heavy all the time, or even on a consistent basis, you don't need the diesel anymore. These gas motors are incredible. Can I just add one thing real quick? These finishes on this XLT Premium, I gotta say, probably my favorite. I actually like these ones more than I like the Platinum finishes on the 2022. And you gotta love all the little Easter eggs in this one too, right? God bless America.
What did he just say? Check the prompt.
They definitely don't want you to forget that you're driving a Super Duty because they put it everywhere, even in the taillight. Super Duty's embossed in the taillight itself. And of course the front end on this model as well. The XLT Premium gives you all the LED lights, so that's nice. I'm also really a fan of the way they did this on this particular model on the Sport Appearance Package. It looks really nice. Bringing that grille all the way over with the black on black, you can't beat it. And then the black rims. And then you've got your LED fog lights, your recovery hooks, your black side steps, your GMC steps, the black rims, with center caps, chrome tip exhaust, because why not? And then your blacked out bumpers. As well, they even blacked out the sensors on this model too, and the LED in here. Looks great. So I'm sure you guys are all ready to see it drive, so let's go for a drive. I gotta say, I really like the full LCD screens there. That's nice. And then your big screen over there. All right, 7.3. So the one thing I've noticed immediately while driving this truck the last couple of days is how well it sticks to the road. Actually, just one sec. Oh yeah, that acceleration is nice. Being a heavy duty truck, like even the last one I had, you could definitely tell you were driving a heavy duty truck. And I gotta say, the one thing I've noticed so far about this is that, yes, it's a heavy duty truck, so of course it's, you know, bigger, it's heavy, but it sticks to the road really well, and it drives more like my half-ton does than a 3/4 would. It's very responsive. The steering wheel feels very nice, and I'm just overly surprised so far with how well it handles on the road. I'll be interested to try towing with it just to see how the 10-speed reacts to towing with the gas motor, how that pairing works well under heavy load. But so far, just regular driving, the 10-speed has absolutely no problem pairing to this 7.3 extremely well. It's very smooth shifts, very seamless. It's a great driving truck. And there you go, you have your navigation, and like I said before, my bed camera, so I can see what's in the bed if there was anything there, but in this case there's not, because I'm out on a Saturday filming a video. But great visibility out of this truck. And again, like I said, the ride is just phenomenal. It's very smooth. The seats, where they're so soft, I think that kind of helps a bit with the transition, making it feel a little less like a 3/4 ton and more like a half-ton. Being softer helps. You can definitely feel it when you go over a bump, like the seat is definitely taking some of that absorption as well, which makes it a little bit smoother. But I mean, these roads I'm on right now are absolute garbage, and it does not feel bad at all driving on them. It feels very nice. It's very smooth. Oh, and that low rumble you hear when it's just on low idle like this, going up a hill. Oh, it's very nice. Like I said, I'm gonna be very excited to see what this thing sounds like under load with a heavy load on it. Buddy just leaves his excavator there on the corner of the road. It's a weird place to leave it. Anyway. So that said, I think we're probably gonna call this video. I've only got 500 kilometers on it so far. I've only had it a few days. So far, these first few days have been fantastic. I don't have anything to complain about, but if I did, I'd be worried. Because like I said, I've only got 500 kilometers on it. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back after we get a few more kilometers under our belt here. We'll check the fuel economy, because right now, it's nothing to brag home about. Again, being so few kilometers, and me just, I don't know what you would use for a word, maybe testing the 7.3. It's not reading real great at the moment, so we'll have to come back to that, and we'll see what those fuel economy numbers look like later on. But again, like I said, super happy so far. Not a Ford fanboy, but I'll tell you, this truck right here is starting to convince me that maybe I've been wrong. So Chevy better not lose their step here. They better keep up the pace they've been doing, because like I said, I love my 22 Trail Boss, and again, I would still pick my Trail Boss over this, just because of the features you get for the price you get. But man, they're getting close. They are getting close. I'll be excited to see what happens over the next couple of years in this sector, now that Ford is taking the race for the best heavy duty with the most options, the most comfortable, more serious. As far as a work truck goes, I mean, like I said, this is an XLT, so this is not a Lariat, this is not a King Ranch, this is not a Platinum or a Limited, and this truck is extremely well equipped for the price that we paid. Yeah, it's very comfortable, it's very nice, the fit and finish is nice, the little trim options are nice, the buttons are all easy to reach, the screen is massive, the center stack here being all LCD is very nice as well, and being able to be configured and changed. Everyone has their own style, what they would like, so I'm sure that that's going to be a very popular feature that's been added, and we will see where Ford goes from here and where this truck will take me. But for right now, I'm gonna go. For now, I'm gonna go and enjoy the truck and go for a drive and listen to some of those tunes, because like I said, this sound system is banging. So we'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll keep you up to date on how things are going with this 7.3.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.